All right. Now, we're ready to go. I think it's up and running now. So I need your attention. All right, it's not that difficult. All right. We have a different type of factoring today. It's called factoring by grouping. You'll easily be able to recognize it because most of the time factoring by grouping has 4 terms. All right. Generally, there are 4 terms. All right. Now, if you look at, for example, question number 1, what I want you to highlight is the a plus 2 and the a plus 2. All right, we're going to go back to when I first started teaching you about factoring the buckets. All right, in those 2 buckets, what is common? The a plus 2. All right, so you're removing the a plus 2. When you remove the a plus 2, what is left behind? The x minus 2. I agree with you. It's very, very easy. Very easy. All right, so now I'm going to go down and we're going to do question number 4. All right, what is common? I'm listening.
Y plus 1.
Yes, the y plus 1 is common. And what's left behind? A minus b. I told you it was kind of easy to start out. All right. Now, just to make sure you're good, I want everybody to write the answer to number 2 down. Then I'll write it down, and you can see if you understand what I'm doing. Any issues? Hey, come on. We're right here. Any questions with number 2? All right, I agree. Pretty easy. All right, now we're going to do one more step. All right, so one more step for question number 7. Here's how I want you to do it. All right, now it's not factored for you. All right, you're going to have to actually recreate that first step. To recreate the first step, we say you're going to have to factor by grouping. So you're going to group them in 2's. Now you're looking carefully and you're saying what's common in the first set of parentheses. Go ahead. What is? The y is common. So I'm going to pull out a y. When I pull out the y, what's left behind? I'm listening.
X plus 4.
X plus 4. Exactly. All right, now here's where I need your attention. You always factor out whatever the sign is. All right, now look what I mean right here, guys. You're going to factor out a negative because that is a negative. When you factor out a negative, what does that do to the signs? Just switches them or changes them. So what is common? A negative what? A negative 2. So you pull out a negative 2. And when you pull out a negative 2, the x becomes positive x, and the 8 becomes positive 4. Now you're right back where we started. Okay? So now what's common? So now we say x plus 4, and what was left behind? Y minus 2. Okay? All right, that's not too bad. What?
How'd you get the negative 2 outside the parentheses again?
That's common with negative 2 and negative 8.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's everybody try number 10. See how we're doing. What's common? X. That becomes good. A plus B. Factor out of what? Negative what?
Y.
Negative y. What's left behind? A plus B. And if you've done it correctly, those two factors will always be the same. So now you rewrite it as what? A plus B times x minus y. Very easy. Good? All right, let's everybody try number 13. What can I... Well, let's start by factoring by grouping. So what's common now? And a 2x, right? So I'm going to write down a 2x. And what's left? Good. A plus 3c. What's common? What type of b?
1b positive b.
Positive b. Thank you. What's left behind? A plus 3c. And so final answer there? A plus 3c, 2x plus b. Everybody agreeing with that? That's not bad. All right, now I want to do, I want everybody to take a look at number 12. We have to fix this one. I need everybody to add a y. All right, now let's see. For number 12 we're doing, what's common?
X.
Somebody?
X. 3x.
3x, right? What's left behind? X minus what? X minus 2y, right? And now? What type? Positive 2. Make sure you mark that down. Positive 2, and then you're left with x minus 2y. And so now, x minus 2y, 3x plus 2.
If we leave out that the addition sign in front of the 2, will you mark it wrong?
Yeah, the addition is to show you that you're adding them. If you don't put the addition sign, that means you're multiplying.
Right.
All right, so let's try number 15. All right, somebody tell me what's common. 2, right? What's left behind? 3 plus y. What's common? Positive x squared, right? What's left behind? What's left? 3 plus y. So your final answer. Help me.
3 plus y and 2 plus x.
Everybody agree? Everybody see? Everybody agree? That's not that hard. All right, that's not too hard. So, the factor by grouping. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down and do 16 through 40. All right, we're going to go down and do 16 through 40. Those are your homework. All right, we're just going to work these together. 16 should be pretty easy. Let me give you 30 seconds. Go. Some of you should be already done. Now, how do I know this is different? Because there are how many terms this time? There's 3 terms, not 4. So it's not factor by grouping, which is what's hard on the test. You got to decide what type of factoring it is. All right, Kian, what?
Oh,
I know. Tell me. What are we doing? Come on. How do I get
2x and x?
right? And the only possible way to make 1 is yes, -1, -1. Everybody good with that? All right, let's try 19. What?
Oh, no.
We're doing 19. You got it already? What? Yeah, no, I want the answer. I think everybody should be able to do it now. Got it? All right, let's hear it.
2x plus 1 in the first parenthesis and 2x plus 3 in the second.
Anybody agree with that? How do I know we're right? Because we're going to check. Smiley face. 2x, 6x makes what? 8x. Any questions? All right, let's go. 22. See how good you're getting. Should be pretty quick. Ooh, wow. Go. Negative x, negative, uh-oh. What should it be, though? So you just made a little mistake. Which one? Actually, I think that will work if we make the minus one a what? Does everybody see that? Plus one? Because that'll be 1x minus 4x, which is negative 3x. 2x times x is 2x squared. There you go. Does that make sense now? All right, minor. All right, let's go. 25. Got it? All right, tell me.
Parentheses 3y minus 2, and then parentheses 4y plus 1.
Let's double check. Here I have what? Negative 8 and
3y.
positive 3y makes negative 5y. 3y times 4y is 12y squared. Negative 2 times positive 1 is negative 2. Very nice. All right, come on, let's keep it up. 28. Charlotte? Leah? Let's double check her. How much is this? And how much is that? Come on, guys. Is everybody agreeing with that? Anybody have any issues? All right, let's try 31. Gavin, where are you at today, man?
5x,
Oh, good job.
5x minus 1 squared.
No.
Or no, 5x minus 1 and then 2x plus 1.
How about the signs?
Or flip this time.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's what I'm saying. Double check everything and you'll be good. So it's 5x
Minus
plus 1
plus 1.
and 2x minus 1. Is everybody okay with that? All right, let's talk about 34. 34, put a little star by this one. What can I factor out first?
2x to the power of 2.
Right, so here we go, doing by grouping. Bless you. So 2x squared, what's left behind again?
X plus 4.
All right, now the hard part. Is there anything common? Now listen, positive what? 1. That's the important part. Most people miss that. Does everybody agree? Plus 1. And then now you have x plus 4. So now when you factor out the x plus 4, you get?
You get 2x to the power of 2 plus 1 in the first parenthesis.
Well, I like to put the x plus 4 first, and then the what?
And 2x to the power.
There you go, 2x squared plus 1. Pretty happy with that. All right, Patrick, why don't you help me out on 37? What do I have to factor out on 37?
X squared.
Thank you. What's left behind?
X plus 3.
And what am I factoring out?
4.
Positive 4, right?
And the X plus 3.
Final answer.
X plus 3 plus X squared plus
X squared plus 4, right?
Oh yeah.
Anybody have any issues? All right. Yes, ma'am.
I don't get like what you're doing after you like factor it out.
I'm factoring it a second time, actually. Now what I want you to do is I want you to look right here. And do you see in there's a common x plus 3? So that's why I put the x plus 3 right here.
Oh, and then you just put the 2 numbers before it.
Yeah, that are left out. All right, so let's go ahead and try 40. Last one today. All right. Factor by grouping. Tell me.
3x squared.
Good job, kiddo.
3x minus
3x minus
4.
4. What's
And
common?
then
Very good. And then
And then 3x
good job. So final answer.
3x minus 4. And then 3x squared.
Yeah, I like that. That's not hard. Thank you. Good job. What? Well, if nothing's common, plus 1. All right? Okay, here's your assignment. I want everybody to finish through 24. Is everybody hearing me?
All right.
Finish through 24. So again, you probably should be done by the time the bell rings. All right, you probably should be done by the time the bell rings. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I did. I thought I didn't.